We're going to zoom in to the top corner and we're going to go over how to change these bits. So firstly, this right here, you can see it's got a border, is a text box. You click on it once while using the selection tool and to open it, and then you can zoom in a bit more just to focus. If you double click, you'll be able to type in it. And to come out of this, just press escape and then you can click off and that unselects it. You then can see over on the right the formatting of it. So what you want to do is delete these two placeholders that I've put in and then make sure that your formatting is correct. So you need exclusively for the page numbers, the Laura font in medium, and it needs to be 7-point size, and then other noodly bits, it needs to be dented to the left, have no indent, we don't have hyphenating on anything, that doesn't matter here. And also, it needs this. It needs to be aligned to the baseline grid. Text boxes, I think when you make them by default, are not aligned to the baseline grid, and I'll show you what that does in a second. So let's just assume this is page 18 or whatever, and then if we click over here, we can see that it takes it off that line when it's not aligned to the baseline grid, because these blue lines, like the lines in textbook, are the baseline grid. So we just want to make sure that it's aligned, and then you press escape to come out, unselect, and then that's part of that done. Next, we'll move on to this bit. This is comprised of two parts. You can see the line here for text box, and then the outer line is what is going to be filled with the section color. So select the entire grouped item and then the element you want. So for this, it's the text box. Double click on the text box and you see that's now highlighted. It's got the points on it. And then again, double click to select the text and we'll just highlight it to delete. Once again, you want to check the formatting here. The section tab has different formatting. It's in Laura bold, 18 points, and it's aligned to the center. This is also not aligned to the baseline grid. Where where the page number is, this larger box is not. This is something you'll find with titles specifically. We don't tend to align those because they're so much bigger than the baseline grid. Also want to turn off hyphenating. And then you just type in the section name. So I had it saying template, but for this we'll say it's like break, right? And then we want to change it. We want to press escape to come out of that and make sure it's written in, I think all of the pages are in white, but maybe check past pages of your section. So then we'll select this. Click singularly to select the grouped item, and then double click to select now the shape. And you'll see it's got different things, right? It doesn't have a font. It's got a fill. The fill is the most important bit. So click on that box. All we need to do is fill in the rest of the blanks. Forward press needs to stay the same. All the stuff above this line, the formatting is the same. It's Laura, medium, 7 points. Depending on where it is on the page, if it's on the left side of the left page, it'll be there. If it's the right side of the left page, it'll be there, and vice versa. They're all aligned to the grid. None of them should have hyphenating. I'll just go through for the sake of going through. That's how you want to format it. No commas, no 18ths or nothing like that, and then this one needs to be one on from the thing. Again, there should be a way that you can easily check which page numbers you've got, and when it comes around to that print issue, we will do that. So you can see here, I'm just going through the motions, changing the color of the tab and the words in the tab using escape to come out, and then I'll zoom out, and now I'll use Shift W, and it should be able to show us the entire page. And this is where we're up to so far at the end of lesson 2. Lesson 3, I'm not sure what we're covering.
Dibble, double, shribble, shrubble, glibber, glab, schwab. Schwabble, double, glibber, glabber, shribble, schwab, dab.